Hello and welcome to Tabletop 24 and this unboxing of Too Many Bones Unbreakable from Chip Theory Games. Too Many Bones is a dice building game or dice pool building game and with a bit of strategy RPG in there. This is for 1 or 2 players and is a standalone expansion to the main game. You can bring it up to 4 players if you've got other editions, but this will be enough for you to get a taste of what's going on and probably not quite scratch that itch when you want to go a bit deeper into the universe, but enough to get you going to start with. First off to say, this is a heavy game because of what we're going to see inside, which surprises you really for the size that it is, but size can be deceptive. So, lovely artwork on the inside of the box. Then we have our rulebook, which is going to run through specific things for this edition as well as the base rules themselves, and then we're going to go on to why this is so heavy. And it's all this plastic that's in here. These are all plastic chips and some nice dice, but first we're going to go over and look at our cards, which come in these nice sort of plastic boxes, and just going to try and get this open. There we go. These are these sort of plastic cards as well, so the whole thing's sort of almost waterproof. So we've got some campaign rewards, some story. Oh, actually, I'm flipping that the wrong way. So these are our special encounters. You can see in our campaign story items. I'm gonna get into this one. We have got our whistle. These are our toolkits for items that we can pick up. Some trove loot that we can get. Some normal loot we can get to help us along our journey and our story. Then we've got some specific to our different stories, I think, maybe, or some upgrades. I'll pop those back in there. Get that out there. Go into these new ones. Then we got some encounters that we're going to be picking up. Going through, some of these are the sort of main enemies we're going to be picking up and dealing with. Some additional story, count for the day, cover card. Pop back that in there. And we're going to have some more encounters for the different stories. There'll be quite a lot of replayability just in this box alone. So we've got that there. These are all different types of encounters that we're going to end up facing with some different bits of information on the front and the back. But look at all of those that you're going to be able to go through. Okay, but finally, we're going to start going through some of this stuff that's actually the bones of this set. You've got these really nice robust trays with these lovely unique dice you'll be able to pick up for your gear locks in order to make combat actions, explorer actions or such. We've got some basic modifiers, some very special items. We'll just open these up. We're going to have very nice sort of lava themed dice. We've got our gear lock token in there, one of our minion tokens, I think, potentially some ice style tokens, which are interesting. Then we have our chips, which are going to be our main sort of enemies. We're only going to open one of these chips just to show them off. I'm not going to go through them all. These have to be very well secured because of A, the weight of them, and B, the sort of sturdiness of them. So you can hopefully hear the weight behind these. These are going to give you the points for each of the monsters that you might face. So you're going to have the sort of the health that they're going to have, the attack, the defense, and then how many points that they may or may not be worth at the end. And you're going to have that for each of those, and they will be different depending upon what their strengths are. So this is going to be worth 20 points, but it's going to be stronger, it's going to be dealing more damage, it's going to take a lot more to take it down. You're going to have the same in here. You've got some nice lava tokens at the end there, and then you've got a day tracker at the back there for that one. And we're going to move over to this one, slightly lighter, no more or less of a good thing. We've got turn markers for who's got initiative markers, who's going to go where. Then we've got these slightly lighter tokens, and the reason why they're lighter is, if I'm correct, they should be our health tokens. So here what you do is, based on your health, you will stack a number of health underneath a monster, or potentially underneath your gear lock, to follow them through, to essentially remove those as they take damage. So these, how far up they are depends on how strong they actually are, how much health they've got left, and you'll see you've got those, so those and those. So you potentially can have a lot of health running around the board on it. But let's take a look at our gear lock mats. So I'll get this open. You will have these gear locks and some of the character mats. So you've got Figment, and we have Gale, which we've already seen the chip for Gale. You'll be popping your dice in here when you acquire them to essentially do different abilities. Then we have our lava map, which is going to be where all of our monsters and ourselves are going to be as we sort of fight them off in the lanes. And the battle map, have those skirmishes. And then last but no means least, we have our sort of, I say player aids. Player aids is probably a bit too much of a simple view on it, but these are going to show our sort of upgrade paths and all the abilities that relate specifically to those gear locks. And you've got the actual player aid there and reference skills. So there's a lot of information going on this, like you would expect in any sort of role-playing game. But here it's all sort of laid out for you in those nice plastic cards. But once we eventually get all of that away, because of the sheer volume of stuff that's in there, and they absolutely weighs a proverbial ton. But that has been our unboxing of Too Many Bones Unbreakable. I'm quite looking forward to playing this with Benji because this is his copy. I enjoyed my first playthrough of it. It's a little bit of a different style of role-playing adventure dungeon crawl type game. But if you like what we do, give us a like and a subscribe. Check out the other videos on our channel, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.